Hello guys, today is Holy Friday before Easter and I'm in Iztapalapa. So as I understand, this neighborhood is not the safest one in Mexico City, but today it's totally safe here and we're gonna see the crucifixion of Jesus. Honestly, I didn't do my research, so I don't know what to expect there, so it's gonna be mostly like a reaction and just exploring and seeing how this procession goes, what people do here, and kind of a reportage type of video. The first thing that I noticed here in Iztapalapa is street art. There are a lot of street art and most of the walls are really covered in some kind of murals or graffiti. Some of them are really good quality, some are not, but overall it has a very nice impression. I see here a lot of crosses on the side of the road, and as I understand, when procession starts, also people will carry their crosses to the top of the mountain. You can see the crosses of different size for adults, for kids, for small kids. So here on the main square there is a 3-step stage. Actually looks like ofrenda because it also has 3 steps, and you kind of barely see what's going on, but there is a very cool invention here how locals can see it. This is like a periscope because they build it out of the cardboard and have 2 mirrors at the bottom and the top, and it costs here 30 pesos. Procession of carrying the cross starts at 1 p.m. and I think that's gonna be the route because that's where you have a lot of people and a lot of purple flags, and then it will go all the way to the top, to the Pantheon. Interesting point here is the design of the crosses. Some people have very simple wooden crosses. Some people have crosses looking like cheese design. Other of them are dark, some of them are bright, and I'm not sure which one is authentic, which one is like the coolest one. I guess people just decorate them as they want, because on the other side I see just a very old, simple cross. Some of the crosses have the crown here on the top, and you know, it looks very interesting because it seems like people put in their view how the cross should be and they decorate and design it in a different way. I also saw that some people have like a pillow on their shoulder to carry the cross. There are a lot of costumes and a lot of animators here that people are taking pictures with. Looks very interesting, I have to say. So here right now I'm sure that it's going to be the procession route because you see they have the rope, and behind the rope the people are sitting, and yeah, it's all gonna start in 1 hour. So far I don't know where would be the best way to look at this. It's in some ways like the marathon. They have the route and people are like cheering or watching that on the sides, and I'm not sure if it's better to be on the start or in the finish, but I'll just walk back and forth right now to understand what's going on here and how it all looks, and maybe I'll find some cool place where I can watch all the procession. I think the best is when you live right on this route, that you can open your garage doors, put your table, just having some snacks and enjoying the procession. Someone on this route even opens their own little cafe shop and they just sell from their garage doors snacks and food to people. On some crosses you can see the pictures of people. As I understand, these might be the deceased relatives of someone who is carrying the cross, and maybe they're commemorating them by carrying the cross. But I'm not sure, it's just my theory. What's interesting is those crosses are really big, and I'm curious where they keep them during the year, because they need them only 1 day in the year. So probably they deassemble them and just keep somewhere in their property, not sure. Here along the road there's a very interesting point. As I understood, some people in front of their house build this little step up, and you can probably carry your cross up there, give an interview and keep going. Or maybe this is some kind of checkpoint, I'm not sure. Some people, as I understand, don't start from the beginning of this route. They start probably from the place where they live, in like their house or something, because there are a lot of crosses here like parked on the side on the road, and I think they're just gonna start where they are, even if this is not the beginning of the route. So far it seems like there is more police here than people around. I don't know why, but there is really heavy presence of police. A little bit further here there is like a second checkpoint. Also on the first one and on the second one there is this permanent too noisy. I just actually thought of something, and those, as I call them, checkpoints, probably were the representation of the stops which Jesus made on his way to the top of the mountain Golgotha. And I don't remember exactly how many of them were, because I kind of remember the whole story, how it all happened, but without all like kind of important details, I guess. But overall it's getting more and more clear how it's gonna happen here. There was also, if I remember correct, some part of the story where someone helped Jesus to carry his cross. So maybe they're gonna be the same here, like some relatives of people will help them to carry the cross, or maybe not. I don't know how close they try to follow the tradition and the story. At some point on this route there is a police block, and they allow only to go with crosses to continue the route. I don't know why, maybe I can go around. I don't remember in original story that there was a police block there, but let's see what happens. As that part of the road was blocked, I have to go through the market, and it's very busy, hard to get through. But I think in a couple of blocks I will go actually around and come back to the original route. I saw a lot of fish here for sale, and this is like the fish wrapped in banana leaf and looks very interesting. Maybe it is actually a featured dish for Holy Friday. That's just my assumption. Here after the market I came back to the main route, but at this point the route is completely blocked and Jesus is gonna have a really good security. I think people come here even much earlier, because every piece of shadow that you can see around is already busy and someone is sitting there. There is another part of the route where I cannot go along the route and I need to take stairs. But here there used to be some, I don't know, big advertisement billboard or something, and they have Jesus over there. Here we are almost at the top of the mountain. There is a big lawn here. Behind me there is some live TV with commentators. And honestly, it looks like some kind of sport event. I understand the whole thing about the Easter and the Jesus Christ, but I don't know if a lot of people are here for actually Jesus Christ, or a lot of people are here because it's a free day and they just want to enjoy and see some interesting event. I wouldn't say that here on the top is the best place, because you're standing behind the fence and you don't really see much. And it's very hot here in the sun. So in my opinion, closer to the start at the bottom, it's the best place to be and to see. I think the main Jesus is carrying the cross all the way to the top up there, but all the people that are also carrying the cross, there is like a big parking for crosses over there in front of the cross, and I think that's where they finish their route. It's 1 p.m. right now, and I believe they are starting the procession. So I will go down from this mount and see the procession down in the city on the streets. Here on the top you can actually see what is going on down there in the city and kind of follow the whole thing while waiting here by the end of the procession. A lot of people carry crosses barefoot, and I think it's very hot. The asphalt here is very hot, and you can see how they're not comfortable just, you know, walking. They're walking very fast, and then their relatives give them a cardboard and they kind of chill and relax on the cardboard before they start walking up again. I'm not sure if there is kind of an official procession where everybody starts, because it seems that everybody carries the cross at the time they want to carry it. And right now it's happened before the main Jesus is carrying the cross. Some crosses on the side of the cross have even another cross, so there are people who are carrying double crosses. Over here I just saw how one relative was helping to carry a cross for the main guy who was carrying a cross. Maybe this is that part of tradition where someone helped Jesus to carry his cross. After 1 p.m. we can see more and more crosses. There is kind of like a traffic of crosses here. And also over there down on the turn there is a lot of shade, so there is even a traffic jam when people are relaxing in the shed to get a little bit more power to carry the cross to the top. I just saw the first girl carrying the cross, so there is actually equality here. Probably girls also, if they want, they can carry the cross. saw after Jesus, there were a lot of people who wanted to come after him, but then the police blocked it, and then everybody was very happy to punch cops in the face, and there was like a lot of fun. So yeah, that's how it goes. That's probably why you need a lot of police. But behind the people there was an orchestra, and orchestra was not able to go, so until they kind of calmed the riot and they figure it out, orchestra is still stuck there. This is so weird. The police doesn't let the Roman legion go through, so no one can go through the Mexican police. So after the Jesus Pass, there is kind of nothing to do here. As you see, there are no many people around. There were only a lot of people back there where they have some riots with police. But here is pretty empty, and as I understand, everybody is going up to the mountain. But it's been like a long time. It's already 4 p.m. and they started at 1 p.m. and the Jesus passed at like 3:40 or something. So it was almost 3 hours in the sun, but even more because I was walking up and down and like exploring here. So I think that's it for me. I will just go back to the neighborhood to see a little bit something in the neighborhood, maybe get some food and call it a day. The cross that I just tried was 90 kilograms or 180 pounds approximately. I think that's actually a lot, and it was just like, I mean, easy to carry 5 meters, but I believe if you would carry it like on the sun up the hill, it's probably pretty hard. And especially the people who were barefoot and it was very hot asphalt here, I think it really hurts. But overall, you know, I saw there were like a lot of people there. Some people came there to see this theatric action of Jesus going up and, you know, the whole performance. And the other part of the people were the people who were just supporting their relatives who were carrying the cross. But you know, it looks very interesting because I understand how it might be even a family tradition. Maybe the same cross that you keep somewhere around your house, and once a year, maybe that's the cross that your father used to carry up the mountain. And very interesting tradition. I never seen anything like that before. I know there is experience like that in Taxco, but overall I have to say that in Taxco it's a little bit different, and unfortunately it's cancelled 3rd year in a row due to COVID, and it finally was allowed here. And you know, I just wanted to see myself something new and interesting. Ooh, it was a really long day, and what I want to add to this is that I really enjoyed my new experience. You know, it's not something that happens every day when there are people who carry 90-kilogram crosses up the mountain because Jesus did it. So it's a very cool experience. It's a very unique one. I'm not sure if I would go one more time. I thought that I had a great one-time experience. I would really suggest you to go there if you're during the Easter holidays, Semana Santa in Ciudad de Mexico. Actually, the city is very, very empty, so you can enjoy any part of the city. Probably Iztapalapa is the only place which is very busy, but it's busy for a reason and very cool. Also, I want to add that I found this fish that was everywhere on the market there in Iztapalapa. I don't know which fish it is, but they said it is like a special dish for Easter. If you know the name of this fish, please let me know in the comments below, because I tried to Google that and I didn't find anything. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, put the thumbs up if you like the video, pull the bell notification if you want to be the first one who's gonna see a new video, and into the next one.